And over on YouTube.
We're live.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah. Are we actually live, though? Can you guys see us? Can you see us? Can you hear us? Or does it not start to the actual scheduled time?
Let's see.
Can you see us?
I think they can see you. I'm getting a lot of yay, hi.
Hi, what's up, guys?
Hey, let's
Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm 1000. Today we're going to be painting on my version of The Last Supper. It's quite the epic, crazy piece. It's got a lot of stuff going on, and I figured I would paint some of it here live on YouTube. Painting looks a little something like this. And I still got a lot to do, so I figured you guys could join me. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Hello everyone. Look at all the people. Danny Velasquez, Eran, Johnny Siva, Chris, your name's going by too fast, Soul Snatcher. We got your boy Nick in the building. What's up, Nick?
Hey, how's everybody doing today?
Let me get the picture-in-picture going here. Oh, it's small again. Whatever. All right, you guys. I'm also going to be trying to answer some questions here. So if you guys have any questions, shout them out. We'll definitely be trying to read those. Definitely be trying to read any super chats that come through. Whoa, the chat's going too fast.
It's going crazy.
Hi, Nick. Hi, Nick. Hi, Nick. What's up?
Someone said Harold Harrington.
Harold Harrington may or may not be making a guest appearance. I think it's leaning towards may not be making a guest appearance. We're a little bit early. I'm just waiting for everybody to join. I think I'm going to be working on this general section right here. We got 3 characters. We'll see how much painting I can do on this live stream. I have literally... Well, I have painted live one time on this like holiday wish list live thing with the Mural twins, but that was like a super crazy, highly produced show, and they cut away to me for like a minute each time, and it was like paint as fast as I could. I had to do like a huge chunk of a painting in basically like 45 minutes, and it was just way too fast. So hopefully I can kind of chill out and take my time a little bit on this one and answer some questions, and you guys can see what a self-taught painter I am. You can see all the things that I do wrong when I make a painting, but somehow it's still right. Somehow it still works out. And yeah, hopefully your boy Nick over on the Nick cam will be able to shout out some of you guys' questions to me. And yeah, it should be fun. What time is it, Nick? Is it noon yet?
It's 12:01.
12:01. Should we bust out some paints?
I think it's time. You're getting some compliments on the beard, Pete.
Oh, the beard. Dang, you guys. This beard is like really a new experience for me. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I've seen a lot of comments. Oh, Blazing, thanks for the super chat. That's awesome. I've seen a lot of comments that are like pro beard, which is kind of surprising to me. I've never had a beard like this before. It's the longest my hair's ever been. When I lay down in my bed, when I lay on my stomach, I can feel the beard hair like curling up, and it's such a strange experience. And our baby Juniper is like constantly grabbing at my beard and tugging at it, and she thinks it's like her new toy. So I don't know what I feel about it. What do you guys think about the beard? Are you pro beard? Are you anti beard? Are you indifferent to the beard? Let me know. Let's get this painting pulled up. Lots of love from Denmark. For a moment, I thought there was 2 1000s. Nick, are you my doppelganger, Nick?
I did wear the 5-panel hat today.
Yeah.
In inspiration of you.
All right. You got to get the...
Silver Lining said hi from Norfolk.
Hey from Kenya. Oh, we got another super chat. It flew by. Are they like staying there for you, Nick?
No, they are just zooming.
Who is that from? Thank you so much it looked like it was from UK.
Yeah, Lucy's Silver Lining.
Lucy's Silver Lining. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
From Norfolk, UK.
They should pin to the top of the screen or something so that we could see them better. Alrighty, folks. Should we jump in? Should we do some painting?
A lot of pro beards. People are loving the beard.
Pro beard. 1000's new. Oh, also, guys, I'm really excited about this. I got some effects. I got some vocal effects. Maybe we'll pop in with those from time to time. Wait, let me find my one I really like. Where is it? Is it this one?
You guys, I have something very important to tell you. The aliens are coming. They're coming for us all.
Oh no, the aliens!
Oh man. Endless fun.
Kuwait. Best effect ever. Someone said that effect was scary.
The children. What about the children? What was I doing? Okay.
Yo, Sai's in the chat.
Sai.
What up, Sai?
What up, Sai? Can I zoom in a little bit? I think to start out with, maybe I should start out with something more interesting like a face or something. But I like to work back to front. So I kind of want to work on this sleeve area, which is not the most exciting thing ever, but you got to do what you got to do when you're making a painting. Oh boy.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
Stream's falling apart already.
Already messing up. Oh man, this is gonna be bad. I'm just gonna be like dropping my brushes the whole time. So this guy's tunic right here is green. So complementary colors are like green and red. So I think, but I have a red fish right here. So this is where this painting gets a little bit complex, is there's like so much stuff going on. So much overlapping and intersecting and just literally like hundreds of things and objects and characters and stuff in this painting that my color choices need to be executed properly to try and achieve the maximum amount of not visual distraction and character separation. So with all that being said, I think this sleeve area right here is probably going to be kind of like a salmon-y pink. So it's still in that red family, which will be complementary with the green, but it won't just blend into the red herring. And that's where my head is at right now. So, gonna grab some red.
Shout out to Steve Zilla and Mika Luminous. That's a hard one to say.
Mika Luminous.
Steve Zilla said maybe put the chat on slow mode.
Oh, so I mean, do you know how to do that?
Nah.
We are not live stream professional here, guys. This is I think the second ever live stream on my channel, and the first one was when me and Kipto signed all those prints. So this is the first art live stream.
The RBC said 10 hun. Back in the day when I found your channel, I wasn't sure about it, but holy crap, you rock. I can't wait to get them cards and artwork.
Thanks. I'm so glad I was able to change your mind. He's like, I wasn't sure about this at first. But
Welcome to the Hundies, Tom's Lou.
Thanks for the super chat. Thank you, guys. That's really nice. Now, in the beginning of every live stream that I've ever done, I'm always a little bit nervous. And the nerves make me just a little bit jittery. So we'll see how clean these lines are in the beginning of my live stream here. Hopefully I can kind of like relax into it. But doing tiny little clean lines right now is definitely going to be an extra layer of challenge to making this painting. I tried to like put my palette in the frame while I was mixing the paint, and it was just still totally out of frame. Sorry about that, guys.
Quinn from Canada, looks like, said, with Vivid Kingdoms, YouTube's biggest collab, and The Last Supper, and a new baby, how are you managing the stress?
Yeah, life can be a little bit stressful, but also I have the personality type where like I really like to be busy all the time, and if I'm not working on 10 projects at once, I get a little bit bummed out. And Nick can attest that we're always working on like 4 videos at once over here, and I don't know, it's a balancing act, but that's how I've kind of always operated, is just doing lots of things. And I come up with new ideas faster than I can complete the old ones. So that's something that I need to work on as far as like the balancing act goes. It's just, you know, scheduling things out appropriately and taking things one at a time. But the Vivid Kingdoms is moving along really good. Everything is into production. With the actual playing cards from the United States Playing Card Company, they finally sent me like the final contracts, which means that it's moved into production. The t-shirts are in production, like all the apparel's in production. The pins are completely done. Stickers are in production. Giclée prints are in production and like really, really hardcore in production. They've been sending me videos and updates, and like my Giclée printers are the best. They're called Bellevue Fine Art Reproduction. If any artists out there are interested in making Giclée prints, like those guys over there are thebomb.com. And I said the stickers, right? And yeah, basically pretty much everything is moving along. What was I going to say? United States Playing Card Company gave me a timeline of 8 to 9 weeks for production, which is like crazy. So it's definitely still like 2 months out. I hope that's not too much of a bummer for anyone. It's a bummer for me. Like, I want these things to be out as quickly as possible. But that's just how that company operates. I didn't know. Like, a lot of the people who are like playing card aficionados, when I was first releasing my estimates of when the Vivid Kingdom stuff was coming out, like the hardcore playing card enthusiasts were all kind of like, bro, United States Playing Card Company, like your estimates might be a little bit off there, dude. But I was just kind of operating on the information that was publicly available to me. But everything's being worked on. Stuff is all being manufactured. I have a really awesome fulfillment partner that's out in Utah, and all they do is like ship out merch for like big companies, big YouTubers, big Kickstarter campaigns. So originally I thought it was just going to be me and my raggle-taggle team of shippers shipping out of our warehouse next door. But once the campaign blew up so hard, I was like, man, we got, I think it's like over 20,000 orders. So I was like, bro, we need to bring on the professionals. So once that we actually have like all the stuff, all the Vivid Kingdom stuff, that stuff will start shipping out. And I think the actual like shipping fulfillment people that they use means that international customers are potentially going to get their stuff a little bit faster than if we were to ship it out in-house. So with all that long-windedness being said, Vivid Kingdoms is moving along. It's not something I've forgotten about or anything like that. I'm definitely working super hard on it in the background.
Eliza with a super chat. How do you like Bobby Duke's frame?
Bobby Duke's frame is freaking epic. Okay, so that's another update I can give you guys is Bobby Duke finished the frame, as you guys saw in his super awesome epic videos. And he sent it to the Fine Art Scanners, Bellevue Fine Art Reproduction, which I just told you guys about. And they just scanned it, so now they're going to ship it back to me, hopefully within like the next week. And then I can like get this thing in my hands and make a review video and announce the auction and announce the prints and make those available finally. And the epic saga will have come to an end until I launch season 2 of the project. Oh, snap!
Okay. Real quick, M&J Inc., you should come out with a 30-page coloring book with your artwork. And
I have made an actual physical coloring book, which unfortunately is sold out at this time. And then there's like 3 or 4 free downloadable print-it-yourself coloring books on my website that I made out of those Fiverr drawings. And then there was another digital print-it-yourself coloring book with not Fiverr drawings that I'm not sure if it's still on the website or not. But yeah, coloring books are awesome. It's something that I've done before, but I could probably revisit that idea as well.
And the RBC's back again. Have you ever thought about writing a discussion book or something with snapshots of your artwork with details on how it came to be? I would buy 100.
Did you say discussion book?
Yes. That's what it says.
I have made an art book. It's called Do What You Like. I printed 100 copies of it, and it sold out really fast. I made it probably like 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. But I would like to do a version 2 because I've made a lot of art since then, and I'd like it to be a little bit higher quality, more of like a full-on coffee table book. My last one almost had the quality of like a graphic novel or something, like a paperback graphic novel. So it was cool, but it wasn't like this super ultra high-end like crazy art book that that you would put on your coffee table or whatever. So yeah, that's something I'd like to revisit. I feel like maybe in like another year or two, when I've made like a lot more super dope art that will really kind of like make it flesh out enough to warrant a volume 2 of the art book. But yeah, I definitely am interested in doing that because I love art books. I have a lot of them. They're a huge inspiration to me.
Retro Pronghorn with a huge super chat just said, "Killing it, Udder."
Whoa, $100. Thank you so freaking much. Holy cow. Thank you. That's incredible. Really appreciate the support. Jeez, oh Pete's.
And then Mario Mikchovsky. Let me know if I'm saying that right, Mario. As long as I get the awesome Vivid Kingdom cards before Christmas this year, I'm cool. Big love, yo.
Thanks, Mario. Appreciate the patience. Sometimes I just the person who asked me earlier about like dealing with stress and stuff, I think the most stressful thing to me is feeling like I'm disappointing my supporters in some way, and the fact that the Vivid Kingdoms cards are taking a while to produce because of just like the sheer volume of the support that you guys gave me. Definitely gives me a little bit of stress because I don't want to feel like I'm letting anybody down or like their expectations aren't being met. But a lot of you folks have expressed similar sentiments to what Mario just said of like, dude, take your time. It's all good. We're excited. We'll get them when we get them. And I really appreciate that patience and understanding because like it's just a crazy, huge project that blew up so much harder than I ever could have imagined. And it was like, whoa, what do we do now? Okay, and behind the scenes, I do have like somebody like a business manager type person who's also helping me stay on top of everything and making sure that like things are being done correctly. And yeah, we're working on it, and I appreciate you guys' patience. So I started with like these super dark maroon lines. That's something that I always do is like do a super dark kind of like line art around the shape that I'm working on, and then kind of filling in just like a base color, and then I'm going to come in and kind of shade this sleeve in. Should I zoom in a little bit more?
Yeah, some people were asking for that.
Zoom in a bit more.
There you
go. And on this piece, I mentioned in the video that I put out yesterday, like it's kind of surprising to me the size of the brushes that I'm using is such a large piece, and I was expecting to use like larger brushes. But every little tiny section of this painting is like a really small little 1-inch chunk of detail that I have to work on. So I'm like using pretty small brushes here. I could probably use a slightly bigger brush than this, but also a lot of my brushes are really crusty right now. I should probably order some new brushes.
Super chat from Collie Barnes. Will this be a t-shirt / poster at some point?
I think it'll definitely be a print. The thing about it being a t-shirt is that it's full color and it's super horizontal. And usually with my t-shirt designs, they're limited color, so I can silk screen print them. And a little bit more of like a vertical design usually works out better on a t-shirt. If this were to like go across the chest or something, it would have to be printed really small because it's super long and not that tall. You can do full color t-shirts if you use DTG printing, which is like direct to garment. But what I've found is that direct to garment printing, the lifespan of the print is much shorter, and it also has this sort of like plasticky weird feel to it. So I like to silk screen print my t-shirts and work with a limited color palette. Because I think it looks cool and it lasts longer and it feels better, in my opinion.
Jennifer Garner said, 3-card project is well worth the wait. Heart emoji, peace sign emoji.
3 card. What's the 3?
I don't know.
Thank you. Was that supposed to say the card project is well worth the wait? I do appreciate that though. Yeah, like I was saying, you guys' patience is really dope, and like most of you are super understanding about the wait, and I really appreciate that. But we're working on it.
Someone said you can cut down on colors by halftone screen printing.
Yeah, yeah, you can do CMYK process printing. The t-shirt company that I work with generally likes to do a simulated process printing by using 10 screens. So I have done full color. They don't really like to do a CMYK 4 process screen printing thing. I don't know why. Maybe because there's way more opportunity for it to have slight variances in difference compared to the original art. And they got tired of customers saying, this doesn't look like my original thing, because when you do a CMYK process, like, it's going to change the way the art looks a little bit. I don't know. I've been printing t-shirts for a long time, and I've been working with this company for a long time that I print my t-shirts with. They're called Jack Prints. And we have like developed a working relationship over the years where I understand their limitations and they understand my limitations, and we've like figured out a good way to produce merchandise together.
M&J Inc., have you ever thought about doing a tarot card deck for the super chat?
Yeah, I got a lot of comments while I was making the playing cards of people who thought it would be really cool if I did tarot cards. My thing is I have like zero personal connection to tarot cards. I don't know anything about tarot cards. And I mostly only do projects that like I'm really personally excited about, and I'm like, I just can't wait to dive in, and tarot cards don't strike that kind of passion and inspiration in me. I'm sure if I did like a deep dive of research into like the history of tarot cards and all that stuff, maybe I could get myself excited about it, but just on like pure face value, my lack of knowledge and my lack of excitement about them just keeps me from like wanting to dive into a project like that.
Emily Olson in the super chat. You're not letting us down. It is an incredible process with lots of orders. The longer the conflict, the more glorious the triumph.
Wow, that's deep. Thank you so much. That's great. I appreciate that. That's like the words I needed to hear right now. The longer the conflict, the more glorious the triumph.
Also, a little while in the back, someone in the chat asked who your favorite architect was.
Austin, my friend Austin, my architect friend who built that doghouse for me. Let's see, what famous architects do I even know? I know Gaudi. He did like La Sagrada Familia in Spain. He does those super crazy, curvy, bubbly buildings that are like, the word Gaudi like actually comes from his name. And that guy's crazy. I like his stuff. And then I know Frank Lloyd. Right? That's an architect, right?
Yeah.
Those are probably like the only two architects I even can like recall the names of. So I guess I'll go with Gaudi. Shout out Spain.
Hadi. Tenhan, you are a legend. Thank you for all the inspiration.
Thank you so much. Thanks for checking out what I do and being inspired. I hope it leads to some cool art in your world. Okay, I am going to, let's see, zoom out. Zoom it on out. I got my salmon here. I'm trying like not to set my palette directly on the painted part. Here we go. Got my salmon here, and as I bring it like lighter and lighter, I'm also going to bring in just like the tiniest little minuscule amount of yellow and start warming it up a bit too. As I work towards my highlights on this painting, I generally like to just bring in a touch of yellow, so as it gets lighter and lighter, it also gets warmer and warmer, as though the light source in this painting is kind of like a tungsten yellow light or like yellow candlelight or something. So it's gone from like pure salmon almost to like getting into like a flesh tone or something. So I'm going to bring that in for a little bit of the highlights on here. And like, let's see. Like you can see it on the beak here, it goes from like a red orange all the way up to like a yellow kind of vanilla, or like gosh, now it's like hard to see, but on the backpack here it goes from like a deep forest green up to like a mint kind of like minty highlight color. And I'm just like bringing in a bit more yellows and greens to try to like warm up the highlights compared to my shadow color. So that's kind of like a soft rule that I'm following throughout this painting. That's something that I never used to do in my older work, but now that I do it, I think it looks cooler, and it's something that I should probably delve even deeper into. Trying to work with like cool shadows and warm highlights creates like better contrast. And I hesitate to ever use the word realism with my art, but like maybe a little bit more realistic, but like my art is like the total opposite of realistic. But that's something that I try to do nowadays.
Pat's Patch Gaming, could you do a Pokemon card in your style?
That would be fun. I did, gosh, what was that video with Sebastian? The random character generator thing. We made like random Pokemon. Mine was, mine was Squillup and his was Lillipoo. And basically we went to this website where it like generated a random Pokemon like, and just gave us like the text, and then we had to go and like draw a picture of it. But yeah, it would be fun to revisit that, because I grew up on Pokemon, much like probably a lot of people of my age group, and it was serious business back in the day.
Emily Jackson asked, do you think you'll ever do a mural in Atlanta, Georgia?
Yeah, I mean, if I get invited and it's a cool gig, I'll definitely do that. How's it going over there, Nick?
It's good. We got a lot of super chats going on right now.
Thank you guys so much.
I'm trying to get all these questions off to you. Mishka V, would you ever consider selling your art as digital files intended to be projected and painted as a mural?
Sell my art as digital files. Yeah, I actually get hit up a lot for people who want to buy high resolution art files from me so that they can print them out on vinyl and create like a bedroom mural. And I think that's like so cool, and I want to do that. The only problem is I can't figure out how to protect myself from people taking those high-res images.
That was a good one.
Great.
I thought that was a good one. You guys want another one? Let's see. Where do boats go when they're sick? They go to the boat dock, of course.
Dad jokes are terrible. I mean, they're even worse when you're just like saying them into like
a camera, and
camera lens.
There's nobody
No one
around.
can groan, no one can chuckle, no one can laugh. It's just like, and I'm just sitting over there in silence. Like, I think before my camera died, I was saying there's no way for me to like stop someone from putting that on a t-shirt or putting it on a print or a skateboard or whatever. If I'm out there distributing high resolution print ready files out into the world, how can I stop it from being turned into bootleg merch? Because I already kind of deal a little bit with people taking my designs and making bootleg merch out of it. So I don't know. I'd love to be able to do that, but I can't figure out how to protect myself as an artist.
Shoots, keep smashing it, mate. How many hours you put into this one so far?
Unknown.
A lot.
Yeah. Jeez, we spent on that last video that we put out yesterday. we worked on that video for 13 days, and the video is 13 minutes long. So we got to figure out how to get more efficient with our productions and stop adding like so much stuff. And you know, just the layers of this painting, of it being like a super complex, huge painting with like tons of stuff going on, and all the codes and riddles and clues and the treasure hunt. And yeah, it's slow going, I'll tell you what, because like every time, you know, for every hour of painting, there's another hour of like figuring out codes and riddles and stuff.
Gara 70709 project idea: make a custom one of those playground spring riders out of one of your characters. That'd be pretty sweet.
Whoa, is that like one of those kind of Rocky Horse things with like the spring on it?
Yeah.
That would be so cool. Yeah. I could buy I could get like a regular one and then customize it. That's cool. I like that. That's going on the list of sweet ideas to do later. So I'm just coming in here now and just kind of retouching up those dark lines. Cool. Sleeve, baby.
While your head was done, while you were painting, the battery thing came up on the camera. People are calling it a scandal.
The battery thing?
Yeah, where it's like this battery can't be, the safety of this battery can't be guaranteed.
Oh, is it still? It's not on there anymore.
No,
right?
no, I took it off while you were painting.
That's hilarious.
And then
yeah, we're using unsafe batteries over here, folks.
they said it's scandalous. And then somebody asked how long you've had that denim jacket for.
Gosh, I don't know. We'd have to go back and check the footage. What's the first video where this jacket appeared? Okay, so there's a sleeve under the sleeve, and we have to figure out what color that sleeve is. So I'm thinking like a gray blue, like a blue gray. Grew, blay. We'll make it blay.
People are asking you to paint all the eyes next.
All the eyes?
Yeah, they said they have no agenda over here.
Oh, I see. I see.
I
see what's going on here. Okay, I'll paint some eyes after this blay grew.
Oh, people
Sure.
want to know what kind of slippers they are. They said they look mad comfy.
What are they? They were the bottom just says, gosh, I don't know if this will focus. It just says Sport Point S. I think they were $19.99 on Amazon. And I just typed in, what did I type in? Cool slippers or something like that. Something so ridiculous. And these popped up. So go on Amazon and type in cool slippers and you can be as cool as me. Okay. Let's see if I can get this blue-gray action going on. Got a little ultramarine blue. Gonna take a little turquoise phthalo or phthalo. You guys gotta let me know how that's pronounced. This is almost empty. A little bit of black. Ultramarine. Turquoise phthalo. Now we're gonna bring in a little bit of white. A little bit more ultramarine. Bit more black. Why am I so close to that yellow? Oh my gosh, cross contamination. Okay, this is gonna be probably like my shadow color right there. See if this works out.
Gil Osborne in the super chat said, would love a 10 hun flash sheet. Thoughts?
Tattoo flash sheet. That's like lots of like little quick designs that could be tattooed, right?
Yeah. It's like you go into a tattoo shop and you're like,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, it's $25 today, and you just pick one.
Okay. I'll get right to work on that. Man, you know what's weird is like 95% of the tattoo artist homies I have are not very happy campers. I think the fact that they're artists, but most of what they have to do is art that they're not passionate about and don't care about, makes them kind of bummed out about what they do. But the money's so good that they're like, I gotta keep doing this. This is dope. Maybe that's just my personal anecdotal experience, but it would be tough to be a tattoo artist. Just like a hired gun that can like draw whatever. That's why I never really got into doing like graphic design or too much commercial work, because it's kind of hard for me to stay motivated on something I'm not passionate about.
So M&J Inc. in the super chat asked a similar question. Said, I want a tattoo at some point. Would love cats. It would be cool if the cat was in your style. Would you design one?
I do have a recurring cat that I do. A lot of times when people hit me up for tattoos, my rule of thumb is that if it's something that I've already done and you want to get it tattooed, you have my blessing. Just like send me a picture when it's done. But if you want me to design something new for you, that's more tricky, because I'm so behind on my commissions, and like people have been waiting for like literally for years for me to finish commissions I took on like years ago, and I feel like such a jerk for that. So I'm not really in a position to like design any new tattoos or anything like that. But if there's something out there of mine that you think is cool and would make a cool tattoo, go for it. Yeah, just email me a picture or something when it's done.
Felipe Lanzoni. Do you plan to go back to Brazil someday? It would be amazing to see more of your art around here.
Yeah. I have friends down in Brazil who love my art, and they're like, at this point, they're basically family. So I usually end up going down there every couple of years. We haven't gone down there since COVID, but it used to be pretty frequent for me. So hopefully I can get back down there soon. Those friends of ours definitely like want to meet Juniper, my daughter, and like see us again, and hoping to get down there soon. Brazil's awesome. One of my favorite places on earth.
Someone asked, how long did it take to find your art style?
It's taken me since the day I picked up a pencil till right this moment, painting with you guys and talking, and it will continue developing for years to come. I have a recognizable style at this point, but I don't think hopefully my style will never stop developing. Even with this painting right here, I feel like I've learned some new things. And the fact that I'm like basically copying Da Vinci, but then just like flipping it and remixing it and turning it into my thing, like taking Da Vinci's original and adapting it into my style has changed in subtle ways my style on this piece. And that's now getting folded into what could be called my style. So it's just such a hard question to answer, because I don't know. Developing your style is an ongoing process that hopefully never ends if you're an active artist. But I guess a different way to answer that is that around 18 years old, I stopped trying to draw realistically and started trying to just communicate stories and ideas, and almost drawing like a little kid, but a little kid who was like good at art. So a switch occurred around 18 years old where I was like, I don't want to just like copy photos or try to draw comic book superheroes or whatever. I want to like just kind of do my own thing, even if it looks weird or dumb or whatever. So that's kind of where the path really started, I guess.
Brandon Yee said, "Hey Tenhun, thanks for all your amazing content. I can't wait for my KS to arrive. Have you ever repainted an action figure or tabletop model?"
I've never repainted an action figure. When I was a kid, there was this hobbies and comic shop in downtown South Bend, Indiana, and I used to get these little pewter like knight figures, and I would these little castle guys or whatever, these medieval figures, and I would paint those. But that was when I was like 12 years old or something, and I haven't really revisited the whole, like, what's the popular one, like Warhammer, or like, I mean, jazz is all about that life. It's something I should definitely check out, because those things are just inherently cool. Like tiny things, I love to, I don't know, just something kind of like, maybe it stems from being a huge fan of Indian in the Cupboard back in the day. But yeah, I should, there's just so many cool ways to like do weird fun stuff with art and challenge yourself and limit yourself, and like it also lends really well to YouTube. Like the fun art challenge videos are always like so fun to make.
Kippo Mori said, "Hey Tenhun, been binge watching your vids with my friend Gello, who just got into freelance graphic design. What do you advise to keep the passion burning?"
I was talking about this a little bit earlier. With freelance graphic design, it is probably a little bit more tough, because a lot of what you do is at the request of other people, and like you have like a boss that kind of tells you what you need to be doing. So I would just say probably finding time to work on your own thing and pursue your own passions is important, to remember why you're into art in the first place. But I don't have a strong background in like being a hired gun graphic designer, so it's kind of hard for me to give advice in that realm of art, because for almost my whole artistic career, my style has been at the forefront, and people ask me to do things because they like my personal style. So I get to do the stuff that I like to do most of the time, which is kind of important to me. I don't know. Tough question to answer. Sorry.
Felicia asked, "How do you come up with your ideas for your art? Does the idea come first, or do you just start and come up with it on the spot?"
When I first was making art and making paintings and stuff, I would just start and like see what happened, almost like freestyling or something. I would just like start putting art supplies on the canvas, and then I'm like, oh, this is what's happening now. But now everything is way more planned out. Like on this piece, there was like 2 videos of just me sketching this out and like planning it. And this piece involves like a lot of planning. And being an art YouTuber and like producing little videos that go along with the pieces, you kind of have to have a plan going into it. And I found that the more I plan things out, for the most part, the better the piece turns out in the end. So I'm a heavy planner at this point, but I didn't used to be. So just bringing in a little bit of like yellowish, it's almost like a jade green highlight on this blue-gray kind of shirt here. This is a bit more of like a muted color than what I usually work with, less saturated, which is like a nice break, I guess, visual break for your eye, especially since this sleeve is seems to be a relatively unimportant part of the painting.
Someone just said slippers acquired. I don't know if they bought the same slippers.
Oh,
as
you got that same slipper squad, bro. We should have a slipper meetup, and everybody just it'll be
everybody's just wearing slippers.
Slipper squad in the building. Can we switch to Nick Cam for a second? I need a 60-second break.
Yeah. Back on Nick Cam. Got some more dad jokes for you guys. Let's see. How do you get a squirrel to like you? Act like a nut. Easy peasy. Fun fact, my dad feeds the squirrels that run around our backyard. He, like, over time just trained them to eat peanuts out of his hand. So whenever I go back to my dad's house, you just walk in the backyard and the squirrels just come right up to you, come up to your feet, and you can just give them peanuts and stuff. It's pretty cool. My grandma was the same way, too. She would just go to the park, though. My dad always called her Mary Poppins because she just had something with animals like that. And let's see, one more dad joke. What do you call someone with no body and no nose? Nobody knows. Oh man. But all right, back to Pete.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let's get back to this painting. Painting. Possibly make a Mona Lisa on a small level. That would be cool.
Oh, earlier, somebody said you should leave your brushes in isopropyl alcohol overnight to fix them. Said they'd saved many bricked brushes by doing that.
I bought some, it's called acrylic remover, brush cleaner or something, and I opened the bottle and it just smells like straight alcohol. I feel like they just took alcohol and just put a different label on it. And I tried soaking some of my brushes, but I think the brushes that I soaked were already just like beyond any help, and I hoped that they would like magically restore them. But if I take like semi messed up brushes and put them in that, then it might work a lot better.
Somebody was asking where we were at in Mexico.
Agastya Barsha, thank you so much for that super chat. Where were we in Mexico? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
We were in a place called Akumal, which is like an hour and a half from Cancun. Like a small little kind of chill, vibey beach town. And there's a mural festival there called Akumal Arts Festival, I think. Just very simple. So I went down there and painted a pretty cool mural. We filmed a video on it. We're kind of like editing it in the background between other projects, and that video will come out at some point or another. I don't know when. Probably sometime in the next 60 days or so.
People are shouting out saying you should do another thrift store video.
Oh, yeah. Those ones are really fun. I need to do another Fiverr video, but I just am like working up the nerve to take on that amount of work. Those things are such freaking gauntlets, but they get so many dang views. So it's just like, oh, I have to do another one. But man, every time I think about doing another one, I'm just like, oh my gosh, doing like 80 drawings in like 5 days is just the worst thing ever. But I'll work my way up to it at some point.
And I didn't get a chance to ask earlier, but a few people were asking if you ever have imposter syndrome and how you deal with it, if you do.
Definitely. I have. I mean, even before we clicked go live on this stream, I was just sitting there kind of freaking out, like, I suck at painting. I can't believe I'm about to do this. This is crazy. Like, almost every single time I make any piece of art public, that those feelings absolutely are there. And your ability to, I don't know, your ability to like overcome those feelings or dominate them with some bravery and some trust in yourself or something is like really important. But I don't think they're ever going to go away, but I just try to suppress them as much as possible. Especially when I like collab with other creators or you know, like painting that mural with Chickpea, like, oh my gosh. I just see him as like such a awesome mural artist who has so much experience and who's so talented with a spray can and can just like whip some stuff out, and then I'm just standing there like, oh bro, like I suck. Or like I was supposed to go out to Germany and paint with Smo, and I was like just freaking out because that dude is just like god tier mural artist. I mean, not even just mural artist, just artist. Like anything he touches is, every time I'm just like, bro, Smo, you're crazy, dude. Yeah.
You're getting a lot of support from people on the imposter syndrome. They're spreading all the love.
Thank you, guys.
Somebody asked if you would consider this piece your magnum opus.
I hope it can achieve that status once that I'm done with it. I do feel like this piece is something a little bit special because of the amount of planning that went into it, because of like the whole gamified aspect of it, because of how many characters there are, because of the legacy and the absolute magnitude of the original that I'm copying. This piece definitely does feel a little bit special to me. This one, I mean, the playing cards was another just like absolutely crazy epic piece because it's like one thing. It's like one piece of art is the deck of cards as a completed package, but within that completed package is like 56 additional pieces of art and the box, and you know, like it's a lot of pieces of art that come together to make like one piece of art. So I feel like I'm just trying to continue to elevate what I do as an artist and also as a YouTube creator, and doing these like these crazy series where I can actually like sink into a bigger project over several videos allows me to not just do like one-off like fun, crazy, dumb ideas that I think will get a lot of clicks and a lot of views, and actually like really go super hard in the paint, pun intended. But yeah, that's a long-winded rambling answer to that question.
Agustia Barita in the super chat said, how do you deal with perfectionism in art?
One area of my life where I'm super blessed is that I'm not the most insane perfectionist. I don't let perfectionism stop me from creating or putting things out. Everything I put out, I feel like there's more than a little bit wrong with it. But at a certain point, you just have to be like, all right, let's just put it out there. I can't take this thing any further. It's not perfect, but it is what it is. I know some artists who are crippled by perfectionism, but luckily I'm not one of those people. Okay, let's work on a face instead of boring sleeves. I think you guys are ready for that. What technically are hazel eyes, Nick?
It's like a bluish greenish. Like,
can you Google
like
hazel
a bluish
eyes?
greenish gray?
Let me look at a picture of hazel eyes, because the eel has hazel eyes.
Yeah, greenish brownish.
Okay.
So yeah,
Green with like kind of brown flecks in there.
yeah. Well, it's kind of like blue, green, and brown all
Yeah.
mixed together.
Okay.
Because there's like bluer, greener. Yeah.
Okay. Hope everybody's doing awesome. Thank you so much. Whoa, 1.4.
People keep saying the
people
website's
watching.
down.
My website?
Yeah.
Check it out. Test it out. We're having a sale right now on my website for one more day, I think.
1000 art.
But if it's not working, then what's the point of me even saying that? Whoa. Try 1010hun.com. Whoa, has expired. Weird.
Dude, we crashed the site.
Yeah, the website is down. That's a bummer.
The Valentine's Day sale was too hot.
I don't know what to say, guys. I could keep painting, or I could try and troubleshoot my website, and I think continuing to paint at this point is probably the priority.
What was your first mural?
First mural? I painted this mural for this recreational cannabis processor in Seattle. Yeah.
Someone said good thing Squarespace has 24/7 customer support.
Good thing. I don't know if you guys have heard or not, but Squarespace has 24/7 customer support. You may have heard that before.
Ooh, Anita Tran had a question for me.
Ooh, Nick.
Nick
Cam.
Hey, Anita. I am not the best painter or drawer. I do for fun sometimes.
Wait, what's the actual question?
It was do you paint or draw?
Oh, okay.
And I mean, I do for fun sometimes, but I'm not a professional by any means. I just enjoy art.
You started your mural career in Mexico.
I did start my mural career in Mexico, and after helping you out, I really wanted to go spray paint a wall. So maybe we'll have to find a wall sometime.
Yeah, in Mexico, Nick was my cameraman, my golf cart chauffeur, my spray paint assistant. You wore a lot of hats down there in Mexico.
Yeah, it was a busy week.
Let's see. What are we on, camera 1 here? Let's go back to art cam.
Bang.
I cannot believe I can't believe there's 1.5k people watching this right now. Thank you guys so freaking much. Watching paint dry together here on a Saturday afternoon. That's what I'm talking about. That's what all the cool kids do. I hope you guys are like painting along, working on your own stuff, making cool art. That's what it's all about, baby. Painting eyeballs. It's kind of a side view of this eye, so I don't even know if the hazel action is going to come through. Ooh, I kind of want to use the blow dryer. So, guys, I'm going to use this blow dryer, and if you're wearing headphones, you might want to like turn it down. I'm going to count it down. 3, this might be loud. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's it. How's the sound? Is everybody good with the sounds?
Sound check.
Is my mic loud enough? Is Nick's mic loud enough?
People are saying that they are working on projects at home. Some
Sick.
people said they're crocheting.
Sick.
Other people said they're painting.
Sick.
Someone's working on a mural in their living room. That's pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Somebody asked if you play any fun video games lately.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No. I don't play much video games.
I feel like I've played your PlayStation 5 more than you have.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you officially have. I gotta use the blow dryer again, guys. Sorry.
They said it's sounding good.
Here comes the
Good, not
loudness.
too loud.
3,
Thanks
2,
for the warning.
1. Yeah, I bought a new mixer for the sound after the last live stream. The thing I was using before introduced this like ground noise, this like 60 cycle humming. So we got the new one with
The freaking effects built in, baby.
Someone asked, have you heard anything from other artists we might know about this piece?
Have I heard anything? No? Wait. What?
Yeah.
Not really. If I'm understanding the question correctly, like, are other artists talking about this piece? I don't think so. I don't know if I understand that question. I think Slew texted me and said it was looking dope, which I appreciate. Shout out Slew. Thanks, Slew.
Boy in the super chat. I hope you get to explore more of the UP this summer. Painting looks awesome. Can't wait for the deck of cards.
Upper Peninsula. Yeah, I was on Mackinac Island last summer, and on Mackinac Island, they don't have any cars. So there's like bikes, and there's like freaking horses. There's like horse-drawn buggy tour rides of the island or whatever. And it was so crazy because me and my whole family went on this like horse-drawn buggy tour ride, and the guys on the tour were like, oh, you guys can't sit together. Like, you have to sit here, and this person has to sit here, and this person has to sit here. And we were like, why can't we sit together? We were like, just let us sit together. This is stupid. And then one of the freaking guys, like, driving the horses was like, 1,000. And I was like, yeah. He's like, bro, I love your art. And I was like, thank you. And he was like, you guys can sit together. You guys can sit together. And I was like, yo, I got sway with the freaking horse-drawn buggy drivers up in Mackinac Island. That's what's up.
That's hilarious.
All right.
There was a good question I just saw, and then I lost it. I'll find it. SNR, hi 10 hun, I'm 12 and busy starting my art business. Any advice for starting an art business?
I'm 12 and about to start an art business?
Yeah, that's sick.
Whoa. Dang. Well, I guess it would depend on what kind of business you're trying to start. But I would say just make sure that you're passionate about what you're doing, and don't be afraid to start small and work your way up. When I first started doing like art t-shirts, like my first order of t-shirts was like 24 t-shirts. And then when I sold out of those, I used that money to order 48 t-shirts. And then when I sold out of those, I used that money to order 72 t-shirts. And I built it up very slowly and very cautiously from there. Because if it didn't work out, I didn't want to be sitting on like thousands of dollars worth of merch that I couldn't sell. So I guess that's a piece of advice that I learned from my business, but I don't know what your business is, so it's a little tricky.
People are asking for you to mess with the voice changer again.
Voice changer. What can we tell the people?
Nick, you want some effects on your mic? We can both be voice changed.
Are we voice changed? Yeah, make my voice deeper. I've always been a little
Self-conscious about how high-pitched it is. Yeah.
Am I sounding good?
I think we're sounding like Barry White up on the live stream, baby.
You can tell a dad joke with like this super deep voice.
Oh yeah, let's see here. Switch. Oh, never mind. You're painting. I don't want to switch to Nick Cam right now. I'll keep the voice on, and then I'll line up a good dad joke for when I get a chance.
Oh my god! I gotta put the headphones on. I don't even know if this is working.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. We gonna make these eyes hazel. I gotta bring in some of that brown, baby. Why is it when your voice gets deep, you just say baby at the end of your sentences, baby? Hey, baby.
Black Cat Art, what would you advise someone joining art community?
We're gonna turn off the voice changer for now. Whoa, is it still there? Oh wait, yours is still on. There we go.
Hey.
Advice for somebody joining an art community is just be active in it, meet people, appreciate as much as you contribute. You know, people sometimes need to hear that they're doing a good job, and it can really like affect somebody in a positive way if you just give them like a simple compliment on their work. That's why I like the video that I made right before this one, where everybody like drew my art in their style. Like, it's so cool to see everybody's renditions, and I just get to like check out how talented this community is, and like bestow a little bit of praise on you guys for your awesome creativity and the fact that you like went out on a limb and participated in a challenge. And we were talking about artist imposter syndrome before. Like, I'm sure a lot of those people who drew that were feeling a little bit of that, but they went out on a limb and they actually did something and they made something. So share the love, baby, and you'll get it back for sure. I'm still stuck on that baby thing.
Share the love, baby.
Get a super chat from the Yardbird. Hey Tenhun fan, since the Mad Rad film, followers since reincarnated.
Whoa.
Once considered a child prodigy, sold out like most on 2/22/22 at 2/22/22.
Wow, I think I need to read this one.
Yeah. Silence.
The Yardbird.
Dead air.
Bro, I don't know exactly how to reply to that comment, but that's awesome. You've been following for that long. Mad Rat is a band I used to be in, and that's really cool. Really appreciate the support. That's cool.
Was Mad Red before or after Fresh Espresso?
They were concurrent.
Concurrent, okay. Oh my, it's Doug. Sup, Pete?
Your boy Doug.
It's your boy. Speaking of our community, just wanted to say, keep doing what you're doing. We all support you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Doug. Appreciate it.
Doug. That's the same. Wait, should I shout him out? Does he want to stay incognito? That's the same Doug who put together that like awesome art challenge of the draw this in your style thing. Okay, the eel. Maybe we should take requests. What color should the eel's skin be? Not the actual eel headdress, but the personage of the eel underneath the headdress. And if you guys give me requests that I don't like, I'm just gonna veto it. So give me good ones. While we wait for those requests, Nick, I think we gotta switch back to Nick Cam.
Switch back to dad joke?
Yeah, I'll
throw
be
on the
right back.
voice changer.
The voice changer?
Throw on the voice changer.
If you want to
How's
turn it
everybody
off,
doing?
wait.
Yeah, let me get the headphones.
This is your voice changer volume.
Okay.
And then when you're ready to turn it off, you just turn that down.
I got you. Let me get the headphones. Here we go. How's everybody doing? All right. Let's see. Let's turn this up. Is that good? Oh. Yo. Okay. We're looking good. Wow, that's really deep. Why can't a nose be 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot. Let's see, what else we got? Ooh, a lot of colors. I'm liking the colors you guys are picking. I'm gonna turn this up. Is that better? Yeah, there we go. Alright, back to normal here. Let's see. Do you guys have any questions for me? You know, I feel special now. I get to run the stream. Alright. More dad jokes. Dad, can you put the cat out? I didn't know it was on fire, son. Oh, man. Alright, that one got me. Let's see. What time did the man go to the dentist? 2:30. Oh, that was... Should have saw that one coming. Let's see. My dad told me a joke about boxing. I guess I missed the punchline. That was a good one. That was a good one. All right, back to Pete Cam.
I took the paper towels out of the bathroom to use for my painting.
Oh, that's nice.
Is the voice changer off?
Yeah, I turned it off.
Okay, good.
You can check if you want to make sure.
I think it's off. It looks like it is.
I asked them to ask me questions. Somebody asked if I play games. Depends on what you mean by games. I like board games. I do play some video games.
Nick Cam.
I do play some video games and some board games. My favorite board game is probably this Japanese board game called Takedo. It's super fun and easy. And there's no words in the whole thing, so it's not even like you have to know another language. You just look at pictures the whole time. It's pretty sweet. And if you're looking for a 2-player board game, Patchwork. It's super fun. My fiance and I play all the time. Chess. Don't play very much chess.
Thought I was drinking black paint. Pretty much. Did we get any answers to the...
Yeah, dude. Lots of red, pink, maroon, teal, black and yellow.
Black and yellow?
Let's see.
Some museum.
Some people were asking for music in the chat. Green, pink, crimson. I like that one.
Music?
Make the eel guy amber/yellow. Oh, Crystal, thank you for the compliment on the mustache. I appreciate that.
We could make him yellow. I don't know if I've ever painted a yellow character.
Indigo, orange, pink, orange, green, red, crimson. Magenta.
Could make him yellow.
Yellow.
That's interesting.
Let's see.
Yeah.
The color of your hat. That's what they said.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking after I heard yellow. Interessante. Yeah, let's give that a whirl.
People are asking, how long are you streaming?
I don't know how long I'm streaming. Maybe I'll finish this face and see where we're at. It's been an hour already.
Oh, I got a super chat from me.
For you?
Yeah, hang on.
I'll Venmo you after the stream.
Super chat from me back to Nick Kim. James Johnson asked me, what's the best and worst thing about working with 1000? Best thing is the fact that I get to be creative in my day-to-day job. That was something I never had before working for Pete, and it was something I always looked for in a job but never really got before that. And the worst thing is the drive, but it's really not all that bad. I've gotten an hour and a half drive to and from work.
That's a safe answer right there, bro.
But it's definitely worthwhile.
I was like, what's he gonna say?
Yeah.
I
can't say anything like too crazy. Then I might actually be fired. Next thing you know, Editor Joe's coming in, you know?
I'm gonna hire...
Thanks for the question.
I'm gonna hire Harold Harrington if you would have answered that wrong.
Yo, Harold Harrington's sick, so...
Yeah, he's stiff competition. You better watch your back.
Yeah, dude. Have you seen his mustache? Lisa Escobar said, I have a skateboard that I started painting, but in constantly stop and start. Watching you paint made me want to pick up and paint along.
Hell yeah, I hope you're painting that skateboard right now. This is a unique experience for me, too, because usually when I paint, I'll, like, paint a section, step back, look at it, go talk to Nick, go change my camera angle, like, do this, do that, and, like, even though it's not super continuous because I'm just, like, kind of talking to you guys and messing around and stuff, there's a lot of stopping and starting with my usual way of painting.
Chelsea's in the chat.
Chelsea, what up, baby? Should I bring on...
Hey, Chelsea, how's it going, baby? I just want to tell you that you are the love of my life, and you are an amazing person.
Oh, man. Someone asked if we would do a behind-the-scenes video editing video ever.
Yeah. Something tells me that video would not perform very well on my main YouTube channel. Because a lot of times when I switch up the subject matter of my video, like for instance, I've done maybe like 3 or 4 more music-centric videos on my channel, and all of them have just tanked. So if all of a sudden I came out with like a video editing tutorial, it makes me wonder how that video would perform. Also, speaking of imposter syndrome, like there's so many like just genius video editors out there who know everything about Adobe Premiere or whatever software. And I'm just like totally self-taught through like running into a problem, going onto YouTube, figuring out how to solve that problem, and like slowly over time I've encountered enough problems to where I've become like proficient with the program. But I feel like I would have major imposter syndrome if I tried to be like, I'm going to teach you how to edit videos, because it's just been a long sort of trial and error process. I do feel like I have it down for my style of videos at this point.
Marin in the super chat said, no questions. Just wanted to say your vids feel like a fun roller coaster ride. Always shocks me the amount of effort you put in, especially with the insane multi-genre music. Also, I have a girl crush on your wifey. She's so hot.
Thank you. I have a girl crush on her too. No, thank you so much for thank you for noticing the extra effort that we put in. I really appreciate it. To me, the videos are as much a piece of art as the actual piece of art in the video, and it's just so much fun, like just continuing to push it and push it and push it to the point where it's like, I feel like my videos don't look like necessarily like some other creators' videos, and it's like my own unique style, and it's just a whole nother art form that we have a lot of fun making, and I'm glad you enjoy them, because I certainly like making them. I just wish they didn't take me so dang long to make.
Gara70709. Would it be cool if I asked you to check out my work on Insta?
Yeah, pull it up.
Let's Haven't posted since 2020. The worst art block, but your opinion would mean a lot.
Did they put a link?
They did not.
Oh. Well.
Let me see if I can.
I wonder if YouTube would.
Is it the same?
I wonder if YouTube would think it's spam. Actually, I'm seeing a lot of. I'm seeing a lot of stuff that that's. Oh, somebody's just trolling, I guess. I don't know.
Let's see.
Their screen name is Proud Troll. I'm guessing we don't want to look at that. Proud Troll. That's what I'm here for. Proud Troll's the name, trolling's the game. Meanwhile, YouTube is like, this is being held for review. Potential spam. Dang you, YouTube, I'm foiled again. Proud Troll is off to the next live stream chat to cause some trouble. Wait.
It is I, Proud Troll, here to drop some links to some mischievous stuff. You better click on these 1,000.
Gara, I could not find your Instagram, so help a brother out.
Painting this face yellow is uncharted territory, because I have not ever made yellow skin. But we're just going to see what happens. I can always paint over it.
Skydriver said, thanks to your work, I've reignited my love for creative visual arts. The last few years watching you flourish has been awesome. Keep it up, 10.
Thank you
for
so
the
much.
super chat.
Thank you.
Okay, I just got...
I love hearing that kind of stuff.
I got Gara's Instagram, so I'm going to check it out.
Okay, cool.
Monkey _sage.
Bro, I just looked over your shoulder and I saw the how do you make a tissue dance joke, and I'm like, what webpage are you on right now?
Monkey _sage _creations. I got the Instagram pulled up.
Whoa.
Pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, super nice. Very cool stuff. We like it. cool like cyberpunk anime futuristic style stuff. I like it. Nice artwork.
Just got the follow from me.
Super dope. Nick is following you.
Let's see. Someone said it's 2 a.m. where they are.
Thanks for staying up late.
And they're watching you stream and you're keeping them sane.
Oh, awesome. I personally, dude, I am in bed so early. Last night was my dad's birthday dinner, and I was out till 9, and I was like, I can't, this is too late. I have to go to sleep right now. But I do wake up hella early.
Whoa, everybody's asking for a live stream rap.
Live stream rap in the voice changer voice? I haven't prepared anything, guys. I'm sorry.
Spit some bars. Somebody else asked, what do you think of fans selling fan art as merch?
I think like 9 times out of 10 is probably going to be not cool necessarily. It's about like brand confusion. Like if it's something where somebody will be like, oh, that's a 10-100 shirt, but it's not a 10-100 shirt, and I don't have control over the quality of the artwork or the quality of the product, and it's like inspired by my art, and it leads to confusion about who the creator is, then I see that as kind of like damaging. So like if you took one of my pieces of art and then made it, but then that being said, in the past I've done merch of like my version of David Bowie or my version of whatever piece of pop culture. So I guess it's like a little bit hypocritical, but I think there's sort of like a certain level of like bigness. Like if I made a piece of art out of David Bowie, people are definitely gonna know that like it's not like a photo of David Bowie or not like an official piece of merch from like his tour or whatever. I don't know. If I saw it, I probably would not be too into it if people were like taking my art and making their own stuff out of it. It's such a tricky subject, you know?
Alexander Francis in the super chat. What up from Ohio? What videos do you recommend for learning about spray paint techniques? Skillshare videos, perhaps?
Learning about... Smo's videos has some good stuff in there. Art Primo Seattle has some like graffiti tutorial stuff. I think their host is named like Green Ranger. He's like a spray paint guy, and he does some like tips and tricks and stuff and reviews different spray paint caps and stuff. I don't know about a Skillshare class that has to do with spray painting or graffiti or painting murals or anything. I'm sure there's some out there. I just haven't like looked at them or anything, so I can't vouch for any of them. But I've seen some good stuff from the Art Primo channel, and Smo has like some real-time mural painting videos that are like 2-3 hours long or something, where he actually just like narrates him painting a full piece, and that's got some good stuff in there.
How bad do you see without your glasses?
Terribly. I can't read the print on Nick's shirt from right here, and he's like 4 feet away from me.
That is pretty rough. Someone was asking...
Dude, we should pull up some like would you rathers. You know what I mean? I want to, and the chat can say what they would, like, would you rather, we just got to make sure they're, like, not freaking sexy time ones or whatever.
Let's see what we got here.
Have you ever used an airbrush? If not, why not? Keep elevating, says Ron Customs. Thank you for the super chat, Ron. I used an airbrush. So me and Slew did these videos where I sent him a bunch of random art supplies and he sent me a bunch of random art supplies, and one of the ones that he sent me was an airbrushing thing. So I used the airbrush on that, and I think I made him like a sword, and I sent him the sword and I used the airbrush just a little bit. I felt very uncomfortable with it. I'm sure with more practice it would become like an absolutely invaluable tool. Yeah, I basically used an airbrush one time. You got any would you rathers?
Yeah.
It's not like anything that's gonna get us kicked off of.
No.
Okay.
Would you rather drink sour milk or drink milk straight from the udder?
Straight from the udder, of course. Have you ever had milk straight from the udder?
I can't say that I have. One time when I was a kid, I was at the dairy farm.
Yeah.
And the guy said that the cow, because of the timing or something, was going to make chocolate milk. And then, I was like 8, so I totally believed him. And I was like, sick, can I have some? And he was like, we missed the window.
Oh.
So I did not get my...
You're like, that's hilarious.
Did not get my chocolate milk.
Dude.
People are saying udder.
That's crazy. It's like, would you rather drink rancid, rotten milk or perfectly fine milk that isn't in a... Yeah, I don't like that one. It's too easy. You got to give me some serious moral dilemmas I have to quandary. You guys are with me, right? Udder? Yeah, no contest. I'm not even going to read Craig's.
All right. Okay, would you rather rob a bank to be a millionaire or marry a celebrity and become rich?
What the
I
heck?
feel like that's super easy. Like,
these are like the worst would you rathers ever. Would you rather commit a crime
or just marry someone?
or marry a famous person?
Yeah. Would you rather control your dreams or watch them the next day?
Control your dreams or watch them the next day. That one's just weird.
MC Draft in the super chat said, would you rather sign 100,000 limited edition prints or give away 10 original pieces of art? P.S. Would you flip a coin and do it for a vid?
Oh wait, he said 10,000 limited edition prints,
Yeah,
which
that's what I
I
said.
think is something I actually have to do.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the 10,000 prints. With all so on the Vivid Kingdom stuff, I have to sign the Giclée prints. I have to sign the uncut sheets. The brick boxes are signed, and I think when you add all those together, it's about 10,000 items that I have to sign. So that would you rather is actually gonna come true.
Let's see. Bobby Duke said, paint me like one of your French girls. Also, hi.
Bobby, what's up, bro? Yeah. I can't believe Bobby's here. Shouldn't you be working on a video or something, dude?
Quinn from Canada, would you rather paint with gloopy old elementary craft acrylic paint or use golden paints, but you can only paint with your nose? Just up on the wall, like...
Is this forever or like a one-time painting? Because I guess I would take the elementary paints if this is like for the rest of my life thing. If this is a one-time thing, I want to try the nose painting thing for sure, because it just seems like it would be crazy enough to work.
Yeah.
That might even be a future 1000 video. It'll just be like this super surprised YouTuber face, like, ooh, with like paint all over my nose. Can I paint a masterpiece with just my nose? Click the video to find out.
Would you rather lose your drawing hand or go blind?
Oof, dang, this is getting dark.
That was from me for you to C23.
Probably lose my drawing hand because I would probably maybe have to stop making traditional art in like paintings or drawing, but I could still make videos and I could still see my daughter's beautiful smile. Oh my God.
That is very sweet. People are freaking out. They're all saying hi to Bobby in the chat.
Bobby!
Let's see.
Yellow is so hard to paint with. You need like 60,000 layers. Guys, I'm gonna use the blow dryer in 3. Turn your headphones down. 2, 1. Here we go. We back.
Can you run this for a short moment while I step away?
Yeah, dude, the chat has like 50,000 times better.
There's
Would You Rathers.
another question right there for you, too.
What's the difference between a chickpea and a lentil? I wouldn't let a lentil on my face. Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate it. Oh, Bobby came through with the super chat? You didn't tell me that, Nick. Thank you. Would you rather paint... Let me switch to Nick Cam. Oh, I missed it. Where'd it go? Would you rather paint what someone tells you to paint or paint what you want with only a 3-color palette? Oh, that's a tough decision. It would be fun to paint with a 3-color palette because I like working limited, but it's also, from time to time, occasionally fun to paint what other people tell me to paint because their ideas are going to be totally different from my ideas, and when I try to paint something that isn't necessarily my idea, it only broadens my repertoire of what I'm able to do. But if it's a forever thing, oof, probably the 3-color thing, because I gotta be me, baby. Would you rather start paying for golden paints or receive free store brand from Michaels for the rest of your life? I would continue to pay for golden paints. Because I'm just that much of a golden fanboy. Look at this freaking sweater, yo. Look at this. They're not paying me to wear this. I just like the swag. You back?
I'm back.
You back on the...
Back on the chat.
Back on the chat like you never left. Boom. Boom. I hope you guys are enjoying this weird live stream of just freaking painting yellow faces and doing would you rathers and just shooting the schnitzel.
Did you see this one from Felipia?
Found your channel when I was trying to find ideas for painting my PC and stayed. What are you using to switch your camera angles on the fly? We are using the A10 Mini Pro. It's by Blackmagic Design. Here, can I think we can... Oh, is this not going to move? Okay. Well, it's the A10 Mini Pro by Blackmagic Design. It's cool. Yeah.
And Quinn from Canada back again in the super chat. Would you rather swim in a pool full of Nutella or a pool full of maple syrup?
Nutella, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Maple syrup would be so overwhelming. Oh my gosh. And sticky. And remember the awful waffle? Did you ever... I bet you only 90s kids will remember the awful waffle, bro. Do you remember that?
No.
Oh, dude. It's from a Nickelodeon show called Salute Your Shorts. and like the bullies would like grab a kid and put him on this like lunch table and lift his shirt up and like put syrup all over him, and they'd be like, awful waffle,
Oh,
awful. No. That show was just a training show for bullies in the 90s.
Someone said Nutella feels like a bigger drowning hazard. I feel like you wouldn't sink.
You could
wouldn't
tread.
sink.
You could like tread Nutella better. Like, feel like you could actually drown in syrup, and Nutella would just like hold you up.
Quinn responded and said, wrong answer. As a Canadian, the answer is always maple syrup.
Dang, I forgot. You said he was from Canada too, huh?
Yeah.
Where's Nutella from? Is it French? Is it Italian?
I think it's
Italian.
No, I think
right?
I thought it was like Norwegian.
Norwegian. Chat will tell us. I think it's Italian. You want to make a friendly wager on where Nutella's from?
Yeah. I'll put $1 on it.
$1? Okay.
$1. I'll say it's from somewhere in like the Nordic region.
I'll say it's from Italy, just straight up.
Italy. I'm seeing Italians in the chat.
Yeah. And they're like, don't put that on us.
Someone said not Norwegian. A lot of Italys.
Boom, baby.
Ah.
You owe me $1, bro.
I've been to Italy too. I feel like I should have known that.
I mean, you could just Google it, but we could just trust the chat too. Isn't it good?
Yeah, it's Italy.
Boom, baby.
Dang. Someone asked if you're using acrylic paint.
Absolutely. Remember how earlier I was talking about how the highlights are just like going to continue to get warm? When your face is already yellow, it's kind of hard to do that. I don't know. This is hard mode right now. But I'm just going to keep painting on it. Sometimes you want to look as cool as possible when a bunch of people are watching, and you just have to just vibe and like not worry about it and just hope for the best. And that's what I'm doing right now with this yellow face, because I'm in uncharted territory.
Paper Paul in the super chat. Fan of your work, Peter. I hope we can do a collab one day and make a pop-up card together.
Oh, dude. That has been discussed with somebody else. And it's crazy that you brought that up, because that is an idea that has actually been kicked around. Yeah, that's all I can say right now.
A lot of people want to know Coke or Pepsi.
Coke or Pepsi? For who? For me?
Yeah.
I don't drink soda. I guess my preferred flavor profile is Diet Coke. Don't at me.
You should have like switched it up and been like Dr. Pepper.
RC, baby.
Yeah. What was your favorite album growing up?
In like my angsty high school years, it was Radiohead's Amnesiac. In middle school, it was like Busta Rhymes, When Disaster Strikes. When I was a little kid, it was probably like Michael Jackson or something. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with here, Mr. Yellowface here.
People are, you're catching some flack for saying soda and being from Michigan.
I know, I lived in Seattle for almost 15 years, so the pop thing kind of went away. I'm like regaining it. But the word pop or soda just isn't in my day-to-day vocabulary. They're like, how dare you betray us? You are no Michigander. You got any other would you rathers?
Yeah.
Oh, there's one.
Quinn,
Would you rather
Quinn
be in
back
a,
in the chat again?
Would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse or a robot apocalypse? Ooh, I feel okay. Zombies are scarier, but I feel like you could defeat them easier than robots. I feel like robots, if they're like good robots, are just super god tier, and they can think faster and are stronger than humans. But a zombie just like popping out, trying to grab you and bite you is definitely freaky. But I still feel like with a shovel and some willpower, I could defeat a zombie. But I don't know about robots. What do you guys think, chat? Zombie apocalypse or robot apocalypse? Oh, EMP, done deal. But do you have an EMP? Do I have an EMP? Where do I get this EMP? I don't know where to get an EMP.
if the robots didn't take down the internet yet, you could probably find a video on it.
Yeah, how to build. Bobby Duke has like, I took a rusty nail and made an EMP.
28 Days Later style zombies. Robot zombie. Robo zombies, question mark?
Yeah, the 28 Days Later ones are like super fast, right?
Yeah.
That's extra freaky.
I'm seeing a lot of zombies here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to take on robots either.
Yeah.
Bobby Duke saves the world.
Zombies all day. Yeah. Would you rather be Iron Man or a tiny alien with mind-bending powers who has to constantly be on the move, otherwise their metabolism slows down, turning them into a juicy orange? What the heck? That's a very tough decision. So you have mind-bending powers, but you have to constantly be on the move. Because if you're like a hummingbird telepath type of thing, right? Sounds like too much work. I'll just take the Iron Man thing.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Someone asked, would you rather have to relearn art all over again or rebuild your entire YouTube career?
Man, those things are so connected. Gosh. What a tricky question, because they both took so much freaking work. But if I rebuilt my YouTube career, I could not be an idiot and not do an art channel, because making art videos, in my humble opinion, is like one of the hardest things to do, because it takes so much freaking time to make a piece of art and so much time to make a video. So if I chose something that took a little bit less time, it could potentially be better. So I'd probably rather rebuild my YouTube career than rebuild my art skills. Plus, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I think I could still make a living off of just my art, because that's what I did before I had a YouTube channel, was just make art and sell art and stuff like that.
Someone said that this live stream, let's see, my daughter and I both agree, watching this live paint chat is as zen as watching Bob Ross.
Hell yeah, we're out here keeping it zen, baby. With a little bit of would you rathers and dad jokes sprinkled in.
Happy faces. Super chat from Gepless Logger.
Cool name.
I know they're far from ready, but how's the playing card project coming along? Can't wait for my brick and G-Clays. Thank you for making them and sharing it with the world. Your art is uplifting. Smiley face.
Yeah. I talked about it at the beginning of the screen, but we can kind of circle back on the Vivid Kingdoms update, because there might be some different people watching at this point versus at the beginning. So, apparel in production. Stickers in production. Giclée prints in production. Pins are done. The United States Playing Card Company is the slowest of all the manufacturers. They just finally sent me the actual final contracts to sign yesterday. And those will be moved into production. And they gave me an estimated production time of 9 weeks. And then, which is a long time, and I'm sorry about that. But they're just one of the slower manufacturers I've ever worked with. So once that the cards are done being produced by the United States Playing Card Company, they're going to be shipped to Austin, Texas, to a company called Gambler's Warehouse. And Gambler's Warehouse is producing the outer sleeves, and then they're going to like shrink wrap them. They're also producing the custom packaging for the brick boxes. And then I have to sign like 10,000 things, which is probably going to take, it's hard to estimate how long that'll take, but absolute minimum, I think that'll take like 10 days of just me signing things. And then from there, it's going to be sent to Utah, where my fulfillment partners are. Those are the guys who are going to be shipping everybody's orders out. I'm no longer going to even attempt to ship these out myself in my little warehouse, where we usually send out all the other 1000 merch. But once that everything is in the hands of my fulfillment partners, that part of the process is very streamlined and should actually go pretty quick. I think there's over 20,000 orders, but I think those guys are like, yeah, that's just like, we do that every day. I mean, I don't think they send out 20,000 orders a day, but like they're used to projects of that volume, and they have all of the infrastructure in place to be able to go through that amount of orders in a relatively reasonable amount of time. So I would say bare minimum, we're looking at least another like 2 months just for United States Playing Card Company to finally get the cards ready, like printed. So thank you to everybody so much for your patience. Things are happening behind the scenes. It's definitely an area of stress in my life, the fact that there's like thousands and thousands and thousands of people waiting for these things, and it's a little bit out of my control of like how fast things are moving along. But work is being done, stuff is being produced, things are being manufactured, and the correct people are in place to make sure that hopefully everybody gets their orders as smoothly as possible. And I super duper appreciate everybody's patience and understanding, and the volume of the support that you guys gave me in association with this project just blew everybody's expectations out of the water, most importantly me. And we had to adjust our plan of attack on the fly in order to like just make sure that everybody got their stuff. So yeah, that's kind of the update on the Vivid Kingdom stuff. If you have more specific questions, you can let me know in the chat. And then also I'm trying to post updates on the actual Kickstarter page for Vivid Kingdoms. There's a updates tab, and I'm posting like pictures on there and a little bit more just details of the information that I'm being provided by the different manufacturers and stuff. So that's always an area where you can go and check to see what the latest status is on the project. And I'm probably due for another update in the next week or so, just to, even though not a ton has changed since my last update, it's just good to keep people informed so that they don't think that like, oh, 1000 just forgot about this project, he doesn't care. Like, I absolutely have not forgot about this project, and it's something that gets worked on a daily basis and is always going on in the background, and emails are being sent and freaking conference calls are being jumped on. And yeah, thanks everyone so much for the patience, for sure. I hope that answers your question.
Quinn from Canada, back again with another Would You Rather. Would you rather go back to kindergarten with everything you know now, or now know everything your future self will learn?
Would you rather go back to kindergarten with everything you know now, or now know everything your future self will learn? Gosh, what if my future self learned some like really scary, dark stuff?
Yeah.
But also, I don't want to go back to kindergarten. Like, I've already done that. I guess, can I just pass? I don't think that's how Would You Rather works. I think I would probably take the future self thing.
Freeze Raff, thank you for the super chat. Let's see. Russell McCabe. This is what a painter looks like when he grows up. Haha.
This guy. Am I grown up?
I think it's the beard. Makes it look older.
Yeah. I'm so mature now.
Preston Monagle. Plans for another mail time. I have a custom board I made for you that I have to send sneak peek on my Insta.
The mail time stuff I have been doing as Patreon exclusive live streams. So yeah, I used to chuck them onto the end of shorter videos, but unless you're like a really big fan of me, like who the heck wants to watch me open up stuff that fans sent me? Like, if you're just a casual viewer, you're like, what the heck? You just click off the video. So I just live stream me opening stuff over on my Patreon.
I'm gonna check out Preston's Instagram. I like skateboarding. Board Panda Customs. Oh, there it is. Ooh, those Pokemon ones are sick.
Freeze Raff. Hey Tenahan, I'm a huge fan. You inspire me to make art and start an art YouTube channel. Also, I got 3rd place on your Reaching New Heights art prompt. Thank you. Sweet. Did you do the Freeze Raff? I think you did the little anime bear, right? If I remember correctly. I might be wrong. But I think you did like a cool illustrative little anime bear on that thing. I'm probably wrong. The chances of me being wrong on that are like 95%. But if I got that right, bro, memory game on fleek.
Would you consider making a chessboard now that you have made a playing card?
Yeah, for sure. But I definitely need to just finish Vivid Kingdoms and get everybody their stuff before I even consider thinking about doing like another big manufacturing project. Because chessboard would be even more. But I learned so many lessons on this one with the playing cards that I could potentially implement into future big campaigns or whatever. For instance, the time of year that I launched my Kickstarter, being in fall, was really detrimental to my taxes because it was hard for me to spend all that money before the end of the year rolled around, which means I got taxed on a lot more of that money than I needed to, which is a major bummer. I was like, please, like, let me just spend this money by December 31st. Super sucky. So I'll probably, if I ever do that again, I'll probably like do it in spring or something. So I have the whole rest of the year to try and get that money out of my account and spend it on manufacturing.
Freeze Ref said that was their character with the YouTube balloon.
See? Ooh, I remembered it. What? How crazy is that? Because that was a long time ago that we made that.
Quinn from Canada back again. Is there any art medium that you would really like to try but feels intimidating to do so? Also, you kick a $. It's been a pleasure to watch you.
I think it's like well-established lore on my channel at this point that I freaking hate clay. So I feel like I just really need to make a clay video at this point because I've just dumped on it so much that... And I haven't even used it since like high school. I just decided in high school that I freaking hate clay and I suck at it. And I'm heavy-handed and I'll leave like tons of fingerprints on it. And it's time for me to just rediscover my love of my most hated art supply.
Jeremy Bousquet said, I can't wait for my Vivid Kingdom swag. Huge thanks to you, your beautiful family and team. Keep making dope art, dude.
Thanks, bro. Really, really appreciate it. I can't wait for you to get your Vivid Kingdom swag. I'm just so excited for that stuff to be out in the world. And I hope it's exceeds my expectations. And everyone else's.
Oh. Whoa.
I think I might come back to this face later and continue like vibing it out because I'm getting bored of it and I really want to paint this eel and I just feel like it's not quite where I want it to be, but I can get it there later.
A teen Rastoin, I think that's probably wrong, Had lots of fun on this stream. Got to turn the lights off now. It's nearly 3 a.m. here in Perth.
Good night.
This is just great to get a feel of who you are beyond the YouTube videos. Much love to you and your fam.
Should we tell a teen good night with a little bit of...
Good night to you. I hope you sleep well down there in Perth, Australia. Keep it cool, keep it jazzy, and keep it sexy. Good night.
That one goes out to you. Let's go back to Nick Cam.
Back to Nick Cam.
Break time for Pedro.
All right. We're on to one-liner dad jokes now. You know, guys, I used to be addicted to soap, but I'm clean now. Ooh, classic one right here. A guy walks into a bar, and then he was disqualified from the limbo competition.
Terrible.
All right, so when two vegan people get into an argument, is it still called beef? That's a good one. Let's see. Oh, this one's pretty clever. I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know.
Which one comes first? Brilliant.
All right,
Nick Cam, done. That was great. That was just a run of absolute classics. All right, eel headdress. A little bit more fun, a little bit more colorful.
Quinn from Canada said collab a video of Jazza to learn clay. He's dope at it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you guys might want to look closely at one of Jazz's recent videos. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Somebody in the chat kept asking for a hint, so I think you just gave them their hint.
But I think the detectives already know that, but they're not looking in the right place so far as I can tell. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Mix this up a little bit. A little bit of dark green. I mixed green gold with turquoise phthalo. Give me like a nice deep green. And then just a touch of black over here for that deep, deep baby. Oh man, I should use the voice changer for that line.
Oh, Doug's back in the super chat.
My boy Doug.
Do you sometimes feel that everything you do needs to relate back to a video/project idea? Do you find it hard to take time off and have fun?
The one piece of art that I make each month that is not recorded and not part of a video and not part of some clickable gimmick is when I design the t-shirt of the month each month. And when I sit down to like draw the new t-shirt design or whatever, I'm like, I almost feel naked because there's like no camera on me, and I'm just making art just to make art, and at this point it feels foreign because everything else that I do artistically is also associated with the video.
Is this
so that is absolutely true, Doug, the fact that you brought that up. But just taking time off and having fun, that's basically like family time. Like me and wifey hanging out, watching a show, kicking it with Juniper, playing with Georgie. All of my free time that I'm not working on videos is just family time, which is really nice. And ever since Juniper's been born, I used to work 7 days a week, but now I take Sundays off and we just do family time, and it's really nice. Being able to hire people like Nick and some of my other employees who I can delegate things to has allowed me to take a little bit more time to just not be working like freaking 16-hour days, 7 days a week, trying to do everything.
Evan in the super chat. Found you from the how to make merch video when you were around 100K. Been mad inspired by you since. Love from Vancouver, Canada.
Thanks so much. Man, you've been ride or die for a long time. Super appreciate that. Vancouver is beautiful. The neighbor to Seattle. Hey, is the website still down?
Let's check.
That's crazy that it went down. Yeah, it's still down. I wonder if it's something to do with my domain provider.
Yeah, we're still down.
Maybe there's like a card on file that's expired or something, and like it was supposed to auto renew. But I feel like they would have emailed me saying like, "Hey, your payment method is going to expire."
Oh, a lot of people have been asking for an update on the Plush Toy.
The Plush Toy is 100% being handled by a company called Makeship, who actually like makes the plushes. Basically, I gave a timeline in the end of the plushie video, and I think the timeline was 45 days. Wait, the pre-orders were open for 20 days or a month or something like that. And then once that the pre-orders closed, it was 45 days after that they're being manufactured. And then when that's done, then they start shipping out. So we just need to like see when I publish that video and then just do some addition. But I think we're getting close to the point where they're going to start shipping out. You just got to look at my YouTube channel and see when I release that video and then add like 60 days to that. I'm using this like, let's see. Can you see it? Will it focus? Oh, this is on manual focus. Let's see. I'm using this liner brush. It's got like long bristles. So that way when I make my lines, it's like easier to make clean lines. Let's get our focus back. There we go. And a lot of times I'll just water down the paint a little bit so it's a bit more of like an inky consistency. So I'm going to line this whole thing out. And then... Oh, I never really drew in this eel's eye. Or when we projected it, we forgot to trace that part. Let's see, where's my original concept art? Willis Art. Hey, Tenhun, I love your work and you're a huge inspiration for me. I was wondering if you'd ever come to Canada to do a mural in Ottawa. The only problem at the moment are the truckers. Those dang truckers from Ottawa just always getting in the... I don't know what that means, but... yeah, all my murals are like invitational, and if somebody invites me and I think it's cool, then I'll go. But like, I don't. It's all just like very fly by the seat of my pants when it comes to my murals. It's like the stars kind of have to align, and it's very random, and I don't plan out like I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go here, except for on my European tour. I actually like put that together. What does this guy's eye look like? Is my phone over here?
Yeah. Dad joke time?
Dad joke time.
Dad joke time. Well, Pete's looking for that. You guys are in for some more dad jokes. Let's see. Shout out to my fingers. I can count on all of them.
Hate it.
Let's see. What country's capital is growing the fastest? Ireland. Every day it's Dublin.
Oh, that's great. That's freaking great. Dude, where's this concept art?
Let's see.
Here we go. Okay. I'm ready to...
Back to...
Back to it, baby.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, we just totally forgot to put this guy in here. So this is a General's charcoal pencil, which is the hot fire sauce, because you can just lick your finger. Ooh, wifey's texting me. Oh, wifey's watching the live stream. And she said, "We love you," and then she goes, "Nick."
Thanks, Chelsea.
Thanks, Chelsea.
Tell Juniper I said hi.
Yeah, so the General's charcoal pencils are so sick because you can just like draw on the piece, and then when you're done, if there's any leftover little sketchy, you can just like freaking lick your finger and wipe it away. Dude, it's like so dangerous to have my phone on stream. Hopefully I didn't reveal any information.
Yeah.
Don't think so.
Someone had a good question. Rin in the super chat said, "What's that? I like it. Picasso. I mean Da Vinci."
Cool.
It's a TikTok reference. You wouldn't get it.
Oh, yeah. Dang it. Man. Freaking
But if it
TikTok.
is a TikTok reference, it would probably be Da Vinci, because that's like a TikTok thing as well. That's
Da
kind of
Vinci.
old. That's like old for TikTok, which is like probably like a year ago.
Da Vinci. Okay, I got my eye sketched in there.
Someone said beard joke time. I gotta go find a good beard joke.
Would you rather chat only be able to watch YouTube for the rest of your life, or only be able to watch TikTok for the rest of your life?
I want to see how this plays out.
This is the true question of the century. Would you rather only watch YouTube or only watch TikTok? YouTube.
Well, that's a YouTube. Yeah.
YouTube for sure. YouTube.
Oh.
YouTube.
Oh, I got a good beard dad joke lined up.
Yeah, you might be needing to drop that soon, because I drank this entire thing of water and like a giant coffee too, so it might be getting close to break time after I paint this eyeball here.
Just let me know, cause I'm ready to go.
The anticipation. It looks like YouTube is the clear winner. I guess the analytics on my YouTube dashboard about you guys' age range is not lying to me, because I feel like if this was a different channel, there might be a different winner.
Definitely.
Are you still just laughing about that beard joke?
No, I was laughing at the chat. Let's see. Do you struggle with procrastination?
On stuff that I'm not into, yes. On stuff that I'm inspired about, or like passionate about, or excited about, it's like instantaneous. Like I just drop everything and start working on that thing.
Okay, Rachel Daily Art. Hello from Ireland. Super excited to get The playing cards, definitely worth the wait. Any tips on how to overcome art block? I'm working on a digital drawing while watching for my Insta. Rachel Daily Art. I'm going to check out the Insta. All the Instas in here, I'm checking them out. You're probably going to get a follow from me.
Yeah, Nick's like the official Instagram dude. Art block. With my art, I treat it like it's a job, and some days I don't want to do it, and some days I really want to do it, but no matter what, I just sit down and do it. And a lot of times, even though at the very beginning I'm feeling like entirely unmotivated or uninspired, by the time I start getting into it, you kind of lose yourself in the art, and you find the vibe. And like sometimes if you have art block, just like put the pencil to the paper and just start doing something. It might feel like you don't know what the heck's going on, or you feel super uninspired and you don't know what your plan is, but just the process of like moving your hand and following your hand with your eye, and your brain goes into these delta waves and maybe the ideas will come. It's really hard to give like a solution to art block, because when you're stuck, you're stuck. But just try to get in the habit of not relying on inspiration. People ask me all the time, like, oh, what inspires you or whatever. And inspiration plays a small role in it, but most days when I come in here to the studio, I'm not feeling necessarily inspired. I just have a job to do, and I just start doing it. And the inspiration comes and goes in like waves or whatever, but the work doesn't come and go in waves. So I don't know. Just grind it out. Sometimes it feels like a job and it feels crappy, and other times it feels like absolute pure joy and elation and an explosion of inspiration. But you can't wait for those moments to happen to continue doing what you need to do. Hope that doesn't sound like a cop-out answer, but that's the experience that I've had as an artist.
All right, M&J Inc. in the super chat. Mom/dad joke. What do you call a tower of cats?
What's that?
A mountain.
Look at that mountain over there. That's a big mountain.
And Lissy in the super chat. If Juniper doesn't take an interest in art, will you be disappointed?
Yeah, she's going up for adoption immediately. No, she can do whatever she wants. As her dad, I already think she's a freaking genius. She's like the smartest baby I've ever seen in my life. She's the cutest baby I've ever seen in my life. And whatever she wants to do, she's going to be an absolute rock star at. And just to rebel against her dad, she'll probably become like the world's greatest accountant or freaking something like that. But you know what? My family's drowning in artists. We need like a mechanic. We need like a general contractor. We need like not creative artistic folks to round out the Robinson family name. So no, whatever she wants to do, I'll just be the most loving, supportive dad I can be.
Would you rather have to listen to Nick's dad jokes at all times while you paint, or every time you use the restrooms be forced to say, it's time to lay waste to this realm?
It's time to lay waste to this realm. I'll take that one. That just sounds awesome. Like, you didn't even have to do that as a would you rather. I'm just going to start doing that.
Great. Now I have to hear that all the time.
Hey, Nick!
You're just screaming across the studio to me.
It's time to lay waste to this realm. That is amazing.
Paper Paul, do you know the VR graffiti app King Spray?
I didn't know it by name until you just typed that out, but I have seen VR graffiti apps, and I've done the tilt brush one, which is not graffiti. It's more like virtual Photoshop or whatever. But I got Chelsea for Christmas. God, what's the hot VR thing right now?
Oculus.
Yeah, the Oculus
Rift 2.
Quest.
Oculus
Quest 2. We've been kind of playing around with that, but I want to get some art things on there because I think that'd be super fun.
Gara70709, do you use James Lewis paintbrushes?
Don't I have some of those? Didn't he send me some of those? Yeah,
I don't know.
he did. He sent me some. I've used them one time. Not extensively.
Someone said Doak just did a video on VR. I saw that video.
I saw the thumbnail. I haven't watched it yet.
It was pretty good.
I'll have to check it out now. Dude, I am so freaking excited to get the actual YouTube art collab in my hands. Like, I don't know. To me, like, it's the most valuable piece of art on earth. I know that there's, like, pieces of art that go for, like, fucking freaking $50 million or something like that. But in my little heart of hearts, that is, like, the coolest piece of art ever. Like, it's just so crazy. And in just a little bit, I will have it in my possession. Last night at my dad's birthday dinner, my sister was like, hey, can you let me know when you get that actual piece of art? Because I want to come see it in person. And I was like, heck yeah, I will. She's like, I just want to see Bobby Duke's frame in real life.
Brooke Lee said, your art is so inspiring and always motivates me to paint. I'm having my first baby soon. He's due in April. And I love seeing Juniper on the channel. The pumpkin painting video will always be a favorite.
Oh, that's so awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm trying to, it's like a delicate balance of not just having Juniper on the channel all the time. You know, we don't want to just be like, look at this baby, look at this baby. But it's so fun doing those like little family challenges and stuff. But yeah, dadhood, having an amazing daughter is just life-changing, and or, you know, for in your case, a son. But it's just so dope. It's absolutely dope. My white is clogged. I need some white. There we go.
Emily Jackson said, at Atlas Artwork, would love your opinion. And I gotta pull that for you real quick.
Sick. Look at that skateboard.
I know, that thing's sweet.
Super cool. Keep creating. That's great.
You got the follow. Let's see. Someone said they're starting your monthly class in 2 days.
Hex yeah.
I took the monthly class.
I think a lot of the stuff that I'm painting on this live stream right now, I'm going to have to, when we are not live anymore, I'm going to have to come back and touch up, because I feel like I'm painting very distracted right now. Like trying to, usually when I'm painting, it's like maybe an audiobook or a podcast or a long YouTube video, and just me hyper focused on every single brushstroke. But in this environment, I'm like looking at the chat, talking to Nick, answering questions. I just feel a little bit distracted, but it's super fun. Like I'm having this is probably like the most fun I've had painting in a long time. But I also don't feel hyper focused on what I'm doing right now. But that's cool. Just maybe on the next YouTube video, this will look a little bit different than what you're seeing right now.
People are saying the site is still down.
That's crazy. Once we end this, we're gonna have to
check that out.
Doug
asked, how's the gym going?
How's the gym going? Oh my gosh, freaking gym. I go to the gym every day, and I hate it more and more each day. I'm working with a personal trainer. It sucks. It sucks so much, but it's good. Makes me feel better, and I'm seeing progress. And yeah, I live a very, like, between editing videos and sitting around painting all day, it's the absolute, like, most sedentary lifestyle. So getting in a little bit of cardio, doing some weightlifting, you know, freaking sucks. I hate it. But I still do it.
Let's see.
Sorry, that was probably really loud. Why did I just decide to shout?
Quit screaming, Pete. Miran said in the super chat, please find a way to put the art collab painting as a permanent exhibit in a public gallery somewhere. I'd travel across the world to come view it.
How do I do that? I don't even know where I would start with that. But from day one, from video one, almost like sentence one, I was like, it's gonna go up for auction. It's gonna be for charity. So that's kind of the plan. Maybe one of those galleries will bid on it. I don't know.
Dude, next thing you know, the Louvre is
Yeah.
knocking at the door.
I am so outside of any gallery world. Like, I used to show in galleries, but I do not do any kind of art galleries anymore.
Let's see. Marvel or DC?
Marvel. Because I was heavy into X-Men growing up. And I have like, man, hundreds of X-Men comics. Probably in my mom's garage or something. Or maybe I have them? I don't know.
Somebody asked what kind of fish is that?
Fish?
Yeah.
This one? It's a herring. Duh. Just kidding. Red herring. I wonder why that's there.
Would you rather keep the beard or just the mustache?
Probably the beard.
Oh, no way, man. You gotta
Nick's pro
stash
mustache.
it up. I'm a big
Stash
pro
it up.
mustache guy.
Let me see. What is my mustache? What would it look like with just... Is that... I don't think that's a good look, guys.
You could come all the way down with it, though.
Just all the
Do the
way.
handlebars. That'd be a great look.
Yeah.
Grow out the hair, get 2 braided ponytails, and
There's
an
the-
Orange County chopper.
There's the Ten Hun mustache look. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Okay, Nick Cam, time for a break.
Nick Cam, I got some beard jokes ready to go for you guys. All right. Every poet's dream is to have a beard style like Shakespeare. A bearded man was securing his future by investing heavily in a shavings account. Let's see what else we got here. It was dangerous, but it was his main source of income. Oh, man. Let's see. Interesting shaving puns. All right, shaving your beard correctly can get you a head start in life. I don't get that one. Do you guys get that one? All right, we're going back to the other dad jokes. Classic dad jokes. I used to play piano by ear. Now I use my hands. Let's see. How do you make a Kleenex dance? Put a little boogie in it. All right. Oh, this one's pretty funny. Did you hear about the guy who invented the knock knock joke? He won the Nobel Prize. Oh.
I don't get that one.
Because it's a knock knock joke, so they don't need the bell. All right. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field.
Oh wow, that's great.
That's a good one.
That's great. We need for the next live stream. We need to get one of those little like sound effects boards
100%.
where you can play like cheering
Yeah.
sounds and.
I would just be like booing myself after every one of these dad jokes. Boo.
I like to think of each individual person watching right now, just all collectively groaning.
I'm getting a lot of boos and thumbs down. I'm seeing some boos and thumbs down in here.
Every dislike on this stream is coming directly from your dad jokes, bro. Thank God they got rid of the dislike button. Just kidding. Why did they get rid of that? That's annoying.
Somebody said all this time they thought we were going to be telling beer jokes.
Beer jokes.
Yeah, not beard. I have to. What's the proper word for it? I have to pronounce my plosives more.
Enunciative?
Yeah, I have to be more enunciative.
Your plosives. Just don't do them straight into the mic.
Get real close to it.
Actually,
ASMR.
Heck yeah, y'all. Thank you guys so much for vibing out with us today. So cool. It's been so fun chatting with you guys, painting, figuring out the would you rathers of life, listening to Nick's awesome award-winning comedy.
This is a pretty good dad joke in here.
Just lay it on me. I'm ready for it.
A vegan said that people who sell meat are disgusting. I said people who sell fruit and vegetables are grosser. Oh, man.
Wait, I just thought of one.
What?
Based off of what you just said.
Okay, let's hear it.
Why are farmers always so angry?
Why is that?
Because they're part of the agro culture.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Somebody put that on that website right now. That was gold.
That's pretty good. They said good one. Someone asked if you just live in those denim jackets. Is there more than one? It's just one, right?
I think it's just one.
I mean,
I don't think it's just one. I know it's just one. It's just one.
I am Mike in the super chat said, any advice, tips, or tricks you wish someone had told you for painting your first mural?
It's not as hard as you think. If you know how to paint, you know how to paint a mural. Spray paint caps are very important. Try out a bunch of different ones and figure out which ones you like to be able to achieve your art goal. How dare someone call me? Wear a mask. Wear sunscreen. I don't know. I wish I knew what the doodle grid was when I first started painting murals. Man, the doodle grid has blown up over the past 2 years so hard. Like, I found out about it from Debbie Hero in Austria. And since then, like, literally every mural artist has started using the doodle grid. It's crazy. And now they got the tape grid going, bro. I might have to rock the tape grid on my next mural video, because that seems even cooler, because it's like way less permanent.
People want to know when the prints for the YouTube collab will be available.
They're going to be available to pre-order because I don't know how many to produce. So when the auction goes, so I'm waiting to get back the painting from the art scanners. So they're professional art photographers with like super scientific high-end art scanning technology, and it's just going to look super beautiful. When they ship that back to me, I'm going to make my review video of the final piece and simultaneously launch the auction and the pre-order for the prints. And maybe the pre-order will be open for like 2 weeks or something and 100% of the profits are from the prints and the auction are going to go to charity. I'll be letting you guys know what the charity is on that video that I'm talking about right now. So it should be soon, like maybe in like 2 weeks everything will be going live. That's what I'm estimating. Unless that one video that I told you about has to happen first, which we'll keep under wraps for now.
Yeah.
2 to 3 weeks.
Aaron Baldwin said, if you could recommend a series of videos or resources for small artists to build their clothing line like you, I would love to learn.
List of resources for small artists to build the clothing line?
Yeah.
Dope art is really important. So if you have that on lock already, the hardest part is over. An audience to sell your stuff to is also pretty important. So start small. If you don't have a huge audience, don't order like a ton of merch. And the t-shirt printers that I use are a company out of Cleveland, Ohio called Jack Prints. And just tell them 1000 sent you. And yeah, don't go too crazy on your first order. Like if you don't know how many you can sell, don't order like 500 t-shirts because you'll kind of screw yourself. Order like freaking 20. It's better to order like 25 shirts and have them sell out really fast. That makes you look better than to order like 500 and then to just be sitting on them for years to come. And then just reinvest the money that you make off of those 24 shirts and order a little bit more. Also having multiple designs available. Once you kind of get past that baby stage of ordering tiny amounts, people have like different styles, you know, like some people would only wear black shirts with like white graphics on it. Other people never wear black shirts, you know, so like having multiple items is always beneficial. And having smaller, more affordable items like stickers and postcards and cheapy prints and stuff. Maybe they came to your website to get a t-shirt, but while they were there, they're like, oh, this sticker's cool. Might as well throw that in the cart. And this print is really sick. Might as well throw that in the cart. So like having the ability to have your customers like throw on add-ons if they want is helpful too. So I don't know. Each person's situation is a little bit different, but art skill is number one. Having an audience to sell it to is number two. And then being cautious with your inventory and having more affordable add-ons is always a good idea, in my opinion, from my experience.
What was your initial inspiration for your art style?
Just storytelling, drawing like a little kid. And then it's just a mashup of a lot of my favorite things like anime and cartoons and comic books and street art and graffiti and fairy tales and mysteries. It's almost like somebody else's job to talk about my art style. It's like I'm too close to it. I can't analyze it properly. It's just me, you know. It's just who I am and what I like.
Someone said I work in downtown Kansas City, Missouri sometimes. Whereabouts is your last mural down there? Good old Ten Toes collab.
Yeah, it's behind, gosh, what's that hotel? There's like the Main Street Bridge, and it's on like the back of a building that's under renovation next door to a big hotel downtown, about a quarter mile from the, what's that greeting card company? Hallmark Center. I don't know exactly like what the street is or anything. But you have to go around like the back of the building to see that collab that me and Kipto did. But you can see it from the Main Street Bridge. I don't know, my Kansas City geography is not on point. MapQuest it.
What's your favorite anime?
There's an anime called Tekkon Concrete, which is an anime based on the manga by Taiyo Matsumoto. And it's so sick. When I first saw that, like I was already kind of doing my style of art. And then I saw that anime and I was like, whoa, this is almost like my world brought to life. Like it's different than my art and everything, but like there's a lot of similarities between what I was already doing and the world that Taiyo Matsumoto created. And it was just like, whoa, this is so freaking cool.
Someone wants to know if you're going to be going to Utah anytime soon.
Yes, I will, because that's where my distribution for the Vivid Kingdoms is. Not distribution, fulfillment warehouse, like the people who are going to ship the stuff out. So I have to go out there and sign like 10,000 things. They said they're going to set me up in a little office, and I'll probably have to bring a few employees out just to like move one sheet to the next area and like help me streamline my signing as much as possible and film and stuff. Bring in the hand doctor.
A traveling chiropractor.
The specialists to like the masseuses.
Kitten Mittens with the super chat asked, is the 1000 website down?
Yeah. I don't know why. After we get off of here, I gotta figure out what the heck's going on with my website. Super bummer that it's down right now. We are having a Valentine's sale on my website right now, but no one can take advantage of that because my website is down, apparently. It ends tomorrow, so hopefully it'll be back up by tomorrow.
The person who asked the Utah question asked if you needed any volunteers.
Yeah, that could be good. Shoot me an email. If you want to come help, like, I'm going to have a giant pile of prints, and I need someone to do the very glamorous job of placing the print in front of me, and then when I'm done signing it, moving the print to another pile. So if you want that amazing and glamorous job, holler at your boy.
Karen Bunton in the super chat. My daughter has autism and nerve oversensitivity, but your pink sweatshirt is one of the few shirts she loves because it doesn't hurt her. Would you be willing to make another one with one of your awesome designs?
Oh, that's freaking so cool. Wow. Talk about like something you would never ever think about when like making a piece of merch or something. So is it the color that doesn't, or is it the actual material? But yeah, I should do another crew neck sweatshirt. Yeah, that could be something that happens. But I'm interested to know if it somehow has to do with the fact that it's a pink sweatshirt or if it's just that actual garment material. It sounds like it's the material.
Sneaky Boo in the super chat said 211 Grand Boulevard, Kansas City, Missouri is the location of the collab with Kipto.
Oh, perfect. See?
There you go.
This is...
Chat knows all.
A lot of my patrons over on the Patreon Discord server were asking me about like specific locations of my murals and stuff, and I'm really bad about that. It would be cool if we did like almost not like geocaching, but like people could like tag my murals on a map, like a community map or something. Because like a lot of my murals, I don't even know where they are necessarily. I know the general gist. Is there some kind of app or something where you can like do that sort of thing?
You might be able to just make a new location on Instagram. Also, Karen Bunton did reply to your question, and she said it was the material
Oh, nice.
of the sweatshirt.
Nice. How long have we been live for?
We have been live for
2 hours
minute.
and
2 hours and 37 minutes.
Wow.
A little bit
Guys, I
longer.
think I'm going to fill in the rest of this green, and then I think we're probably going to wrap it up. So if you guys have any questions, probably go for another 10 or 15 minutes. And then I think we'll probably shut it down. But it's been freaking so awesome hanging out with you guys. Like, this has been such a fun painting experience, and I hope we can do this again in the future. Because I like it. This is the best way to paint, honestly, even though I'm a little distracted.
Someone said if you can collect the location data, it'd be easy to make a map of those locations on your website.
Yeah. That's like item number 37 on what I'm thinking about when I'm painting a mural, though. Like, literally, it's like... Yeah.
Love your music production in the videos. Can you burn me a CD mixtape from John Almazan in the super chat?
Bro, where do you... Man, I haven't had a device with like a disk drive in so freaking long. How do you even burn a CD anymore?
I think you just put it on like a
You have to like get out
USB drive.
You have to get out your Windows XP computer and
Or like
find a blank CD somewhere.
Go to the store and buy a separate disk drive.
Is it easy to get blank CDs anymore?
I bet you can get them on Amazon.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I feel like for some reason if I ever go to a dollar store, there's
just
always blank CDs
Yeah.
there. Someone is asking if you have any murals in or near Chicago or Grand Rapids.
My industrial maker's abandoned warehouse that he's renovating is in Chicago, and me and Kipto did that collab mural at his space. So that is the only mural in the Midwest that I have, which is crazy because I was like born and raised here, but I have like no... Well, I guess Kansas City counts as the Midwest, but it's not my Midwest. Kansas City's crazy. I have more murals in Kansas City, I think, than any other place in the world. I have like, is it 5 or 6 murals there at this point? Because I go there every year for that mural festival.
Let's see.
Well, I guess I have more in Seattle, but maybe not. I mean, I don't know which of my murals in Seattle have been painted over at this point or whatever.
What has been your favorite place to visit?
They're like all super... I've never been to a place that I didn't love, except, well, okay, no offense, but when I went to Belfast, Northern Ireland, it was on my Europe tour, and every other place on my Europe tour, I was collabing with local artists and like staying with them and everything. But when I went to Belfast, I showed up there like by myself and didn't really know anybody. I ended up linking up with some local artists, and that was really cool. But after doing all the rest of the Europe tour, and it was like so fun and hanging out with cool artists and everything, like that was a little bit of a bummer, and it was such a change of pace. But that being said, I really just love traveling because everywhere that I go, it opens up my mind and it lets me experience new experiences and shows me how people are all the same but slightly different and different cultures and stuff. But I really love Japan. I really love Brazil. I mean, going to Mexico last week was just super freaking fire too. I don't know. They're all great. I'm like kind of mildly half shading this eel a little bit as I do the first fill layer, but probably almost everything that I'm painting right now will get mostly covered. But like towards the bottom and down here, it's like darker, and towards the top, it's a little bit lighter. And then I'm just going to keep like layering it up and layering it up. Layers, player.
Someone said...
Did you make your way through the
Super chats?
through the old
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that is done.
Okay.
People were asking about that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We got some perceptive viewers, eh?
Yeah. Someone said they were wondering if you did paint any of the art in the art district in Benton Harbor. They said they're glad to hear that you're around Southwest Michigan.
I did not paint any of the art in the art district in Benton Harbor. I'd like to. It would be kind of a momentous occasion if I painted anything around here, just because I grew up around here and, you know, I live around here. But not yet.
When is the next live stream? Is it a weekly thing or just when you can?
It would be cool to do it. You know, Nick, this is Nick's day off, and he came in here to help out. So everybody say thank you, Nick, in the chat. Because it would be very, very difficult for me to paint and talk and keep up with you guys' questions. So I guess if we were to do this weekly, we would probably have to do it on a day when he's actually like supposed to be working, so he doesn't have to come in on his day off like every week. But it's super fun. I mean, this is great. And the fact that I don't have to edit this right now, we don't have to pull this off of the memory cards and then spend hours editing this. It's like, wow, so liberating.
Wow, all the love for me in the chat, honestly.
Yeah,
this is
your boy
heartwarming.
Nick, your boy Nick. All right, guys. First layer on the eel headdress is filled in, and I think this might conclude our session for today. Thank you for joining the 1000 live stream of real-time painting. Wait, let's bring back the effects, baby.
You know what, y'all? You've been keeping it super real this whole time. And I really appreciate you for that. I just want to say we got the best community on YouTube, hands down. Ain't nobody touching what we got going on with Team 1000, you know what I'm saying?
Nick, you want some Barry White action?
Oh, some Barry White action.
Yeah. Hey, baby, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in today. It's been a real pleasure getting to hang out with all of you. Read your comments and respond to them. Remember, stay fresh.
That's right.
Someone said those voice effects are awful.
What? Oh, man. Our $1 million voice effects. You know how much we paid for those freaking voice effects, man?
It's actually just James Earl Jones dubbing over us.
Yeah, you know how much it costs to get James Earl Jones to join us on our live stream?
It does. It's on Fiverr, but it costs way more than $5.
We got his cameo. He don't come cheap, y'all. Let me just tell you right now. James Earl? Yeah, that's not. All right. Freaking. Thank you so much, everybody. Wow, 1.2K. It's barely dropped off. You guys are just freaking awesome. Thanks for riding hard with us. This has been such a blast. Hopefully we'll be doing these a little bit more often because it's really fun for me. I hope you guys had a good time. And I'm going to try and get my website back online now, I guess. Thank you guys for helping me discover that it was down. I put out a YouTube video yesterday, Last Supper Part 5. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. If you've already seen it, just open up 6 tabs and play it on every single tab all the way till the end. No, I'm just kidding. That's probably I probably just violated TOS or something by saying that. You guys are the freaking coolest. Nick, you got anything you want to say to sign out? Nick Cam?
I don't know. This is not a bad way to honestly spend my Saturday afternoon.
That's right.
And it's always a pleasure to be in the studio with Pete. Glad to see some of the detectives are tuning in. Let's see if their keen eyes caught anything that we had up our sleeves this time around. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Nick out. All right, you guys, we're signing out. Thank you. See you soon. Peace out. End the stream. Go. Wonder if they saw our code.